The city abandoned this corner lot. It looked like it hadn't been done in years. We put in some of our best work. We didn't quit and we got it done. I can't wait to show you guys. We made it usable and we made it look good. My name is Hezekiah. I'm 11 years old and someday I will own a landscaping company and drive a big excavator. But for now, it's just me and my weed eaters cleaning sidewalks for free. Alright guys, we are back. Today we have a big task. First off, we're gonna go through a snowstorm in North Carolina that should be here in a few hours. I wanna make sure that we beat the storm and get back home to Mom so we can have some fun. This corner is filled with overgrowth and debris, and we only got about 3 hours to get this done for the citizens of the community. Wow, we have 19,223 subscribers. Thank you everyone for the support. I promise to keep doing my best so I can bring you all more good stuff to watch. If you look to the other side of the street, the grass is really nice. Over here, this grass is out of shape because as you can see, there's a very old house over here that is not being tended to. I saw a cat run into there earlier, so I know nobody's living there. What we want to do is clean up this sidewalk so the citizens of the city can have a nice place to walk. I want to show you guys what we're up against today. Come with me. As you can see, there's a bunch of trash that we need to pick up. So we're gonna take care of that first. There's a ton of overgrowth here and there's also mud. Right guys, I'm pretty sure there's a sidewalk under this, but we'll see once we get down there. My glasses keep falling down. It's all right. We're gonna clean all these edges out of the way, get all the trash picked up, and we're gonna blow all the leaves that are left from the fall and get it out of the way for the citizens of the city. I'm a little concerned because how thick the grass is. If you look over there, you can see the really nice, neat lines over there on the sidewalk. We're gonna do our best to not only clean it up, but make it look nice. Let's get started. I just want to take this time and give a special thanks to everyone who has been supporting this channel. The growth we've seen this last month would not be possible without your encouraging words and love that you've shown. So many of you have either subscribed, liked, or donated to help me reach my dreams of one day owning a landscaping company. And for that, I am really thankful. And as I read your comments with my mom and dad, it makes me really happy that I get the chance to work towards my dreams, doing what I love, and sharing this journey with people from all over the world. I think about the stories I've read of people mowing lawns with their grandparents or starting a landscaping business from nothing, and it helps me to hope that one day I'll have an encouraging story too. If you're new to this channel, would you mind subscribing and leaving an encouraging comment? It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Guys, I'm gonna go get the strap because it's a little bit too heavy for me to hold. You can see I'm swapping hands. So far, we're doing pretty good.
I don't know how helpful this is gonna be long term because it's literally just blowing up and it's probably just blowing back down on the sidewalk. But we'll do what we can and get that up there and use the shovel probably. Oh, wait, we have something that'll work. Right, we got this big shovel from somebody that ordered this from Unbeatable Sell. Just want to say thank you guys. This thing is gonna go a long way getting these leaves up. Actually, Kai got most of it.
Alright guys, we found out what this shovel was for. Thought it was like for what we use the other shovel for, but it's big because it's for leaves. And we're going to start going along this line with the weed eaters and move on to the next step. And I just want to say thank you to whoever sent this shovel. And if you are the one who sent the shovel, could you please leave a comment? And I'd like to write you a special thank you. Probably saw me pulling my gas weed eaters line up because I've learned that if it's cold, then it'll take longer for the gas to flow through the carburetor and all that. So I'm gonna press the button a few times and I'm gonna keep pulling it till it starts.
Got it?
Right, I finally got it. That was hard. That was an exercise. Finally got it started and we're gonna start edging it.
Got the glasses?
Alright, I forgot my glasses, so I'm gonna go get those so I can keep going.
And I always wear glasses, so I'm gonna keep going.
before I got back, but we're gonna keep going and onto the next section after I blow this.
Just notice that while we're weed eating, I don't know if you guys can hear it, a lot of you have told us that you gotta be really careful when you're edging because the weed eater will send these rocks flying at cars, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So we're just gonna be really careful, watching out for these rocks so we don't break anything until we have to break it and fix it. All of that.
All right, it's looking good. We're gonna move on to the next section, which is a light pool.
Saw a couple people walk on the other side, obviously, and this is why all of this dirt, rocks, debris has literally just been sitting on that edge right there. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you guys here in a minute.
Wow, guys, this looks really good so far. We got all this. After you see the before and after pictures, there was a bunch of mud and grass just growing up from this crack right here. The crack goes all the way back from here. I will probably knock this down right next to the pole. It's looking really good so far. We're done with this spot. We're gonna move on to the next and face the camera this way so we can work our way all the way out there to where that cone is. The sun is high up in the sky and in our favor, so I think we can make this work.
Working?
Yes, sir. It's funny, but this is a plastic shovel, but the tip of it is pretty sharp because it's slicing through this stuff like it's nothing. It surprised me because it's plastic, it's bigger, and it's not metal. Just because it's different doesn't mean it won't work well on what we're doing right now, but it works very well for a plastic shovel like this. Looking really good. Shovel sliced like normally we don't get all of the these lines that measure the sidewalk. We normally don't get all of this, but with this shovel it gets it all off. We're gonna edge it and move on to the next part. I want to make it look as nice as the sidewalk on that side of the street. One day I will be able to do that. That's why I'm out here, because I'm practicing. I stopped because this gas leader has two strings on each side. One fell off completely, so I'm gonna go fix that and I'll be back. I'm probably gonna use my dad's or the Greenworks to edge the rest.
We are doing really, really well. Super impressed with Kaya, not giving up, staying persistent as always. But you know, he said something while we were out here, kind of kept him from making the repairs on his gas weed eater, his 4-stroke. It reminded me when we started this, it was in the dead of summer, extremely hot. And if I would have told Kaya, hey Kaya, you know, are you ready for 20-degree weather? He would have probably looked at me like, what is going on? I don't understand that. The reality is because way back in June and July when we first got it started, we encountered a lot of obstacles. We got stung by bees, made fun of by kids. We had breakdowns. One thing we never anticipated was that we would anticipate or encounter any of those issues. And it just goes to show how you can have everything working well for you. You can have the right tools, but you've got to have an attitude that I'm not going to quit and I'm going to rise to the challenge. Time after time, we've seen it, especially as adults. If you live for any amount of time, you know for a fact that sooner or later, you're going to encounter something you didn't anticipate. You know, I can't even find the battery right now. We didn't anticipate that. The reality is you're going to need willpower. If you've stuck with us for any amount of time in these videos, you know we've talked about it. And it just keeps showing up over and over and over and over because you can't predict what each season is going to bring. This season's brand new. This is going to be the first time we've actually got 4 to 6 inches of snow here in North Carolina. We're trying to get this done before it starts snowing. But the reality is seasons change, problems change. But if your will is to succeed, and that doesn't change, then you're still gonna receive the greatest reward, which is you're gonna mature, you're gonna accomplish more, and you're gonna change a whole lot of lives, including your own. So don't quit, keep going. Let the willpower to succeed breed success along the way, no matter the season.
I gotta put my glasses on. Don't want rocks flying in my face.
Whoa, that thing is throwing stuff.
Guys, it's very important to get a tool your size because this greenworks right here, the way I had to cut it, stuff was flying into my face. I had to cut it away where I couldn't control it and it just kept going in and out, in and out. So it's very important to get the right tools. Wow, this is looking really nice so far. All right, there is a sidewalk under here.
Here you go.
Here's one patch, there's plenty more. This is grass, leaves, and dirt.
This is like years worth of neglect. Well, that's disappointing. But where Kaya is, probably about 7 or 8 inches of sidewalk. All of this is still buried. It is looking nice though.
Got the path wide. Now the citizens of the city that are on wheelchairs can get through. They'll still have to get over this ditch right here, but that won't be as hard as going over thick grass. So we're gonna move on to this next side and we'll get this done. It gets all this stuff on.
We'll blow it.
It's looking really good so far. Right, we got this part done. We're gonna go ahead and get this part done really quick. guys, I just pulled this out of the ground. It looks like a plate. It was flat and frozen. It was really hard to get out of the ground. Right, guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but we had to hurry up. The snowstorm has started.
It's looking good, and it's snowing, and it's slowed down a little bit. I think we are definitely gonna get this thing all wrapped up before it gets really, really bad. Guys, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. That is extremely dangerous. That's not a dead wire. It's literally going right into that house. This one right here. That is a power line. That is not safe. I don't know anything about electricity, but I would not think that that's safe. I'll report that to the city.
The snowstorm slowed down, and then it sped up, and slowed down, and sped up. Guys, it is snowing in North Carolina, and we just did some of our best work. I can't wait to show you guys this project.